Who said easy 5-0? Wheatley? Oh, you were so right, but in the worst way. Let's see what Robbie does here. They both. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Right.
They both went forward. I heard a nair, I think. Is that a nair? Yeah, okay, so immediately, it depends. Every Link player is different, right? You can learn a lot about what Link players want by taking care of this. So, SV start, right? It's a tiny, tiny stage, and Link doesn't have to move forward very far to pressure the corner. Neither does Shulk, but essentially what goes on here is that he's immediately deciding to stuff any kind of jump attempt by doing this full hop nair.
Right.
And they just kind of trade places, right? They just kind of trade places. That's cool. So watch this. He moves forward and shields. It's very Smash 4 opening. Okay. We have a nair, double jump at a disadvantage. Ah, he was late. No punish. He shouldn't have delayed that. Wedge trap. Good decision to wait for the boomerang to return so they didn't have to deal with the pressure. That was a late reaction. That should have been a true punish on Robbie. Robbie could have pushed his advantage more there. Down throw, it works. Okay, right there. I think Robbie should have probably turned off Smash Art because he's only at 65. Like, he's really not at straight hit kill percent. Like right here, watch. So this part right here, when he gets hit by Boomerang, it sends at such an awful angle that the odds of him being able to reset and capitalize off of Smash Art still is very low. And he's better off turning it off so that in 8 or 10 seconds, when Link has another 30 damage on him, he gets it back right away. Instead, he just sits here and he holds on to it, and he holds on to it, and he holds on to it. Now he's got 6 extra seconds of timer on Smash Art, and he might not have it when he needs it. So we'll see. So he'd have Smash Art right here. So I guess it doesn't matter too much. But I put a big importance on that kind of thing. So he might have Smash Art here actually, where he might not otherwise. I'd have to count the numbers, but. I think on Wi-Fi the most important thing to do is to DI correctly at a boomerang, because with the lag, if you don't react in time and you hold in, you're just going to get forward aired for free. It's really frustrating because it's a lot easier to DI badly off of unreactable options, and I think that spamming boomerang aggressively is like really broken as Wi-Fi Link. It's probably one of his stronger tools because people are just going to DI bad. Literally, people are like they can't react. They're just going to get hit by it. It's really annoying that you just get so much extra reward off of it because people are going to consistently DI out of it. Playing a little bit of hot finger. Okay, nice pressure with the bomb. Okay, breaking through his zone.
Got him.
Nice. Caught the 2 frame. Or caught the 1 frame. This is not a good decision.
Got him.
So the goal here is to prolong this stock and to stretch his advantage. So he double jumps in disadvantage and then neutral air dodges, but there's not really any reason for him to. Like, going high against Link is not really that great because he's got so much better tools to box you away, like bomb and fair and nair. Right here, and so like, look at this. He just covers it. Now he's got no options and he just dies. Did he have an air dodge there? We'll find out. So look at this. He jumps and then neutral air dodge. It's like, why? Ah, yeah. Okay, so he air dodged when he didn't need to. Right here, and he didn't have it for bomb. It's very important, I think, to save air dodge if you don't need it. Because of this exact situation, because bomb will destroy you. See, now he has no bomb. He could have maybe iframed or visioned it. And he's frustrated, I can tell. It's because he made an unforced mistake. That's so... Look, I don't get this. If you're gonna do this, look at this. Look at this. Look at this situation. So watch, he turns on speed art. He wins advantage, right? He wins neutral. Throws him off stage. He should be buffering. He should be breaking his art right here. Why? Look how much speed art he has left. How much extra damage is he really going to get off of speed art? How much extra damage is he really going to get out of speed art right here? Very little, I think. Any stray hit that he does is not going to be very worth it because it doesn't do a lot of damage. And the extra, like, I don't know, speed art mainly offers extra walling at the ledge, but there's not a huge need for it. And so he wastes like 6 seconds of speed art that he could just have back. So cool, he gets some nairs. I don't know. Maybe it's a personal thing, but personally, I feel like he could have done that exact same situation with vanilla and just gotten more damage and also started working on his speed timer. That's just me. I also don't think he should necessarily be playing Buster neutral right here because Link has a lot of really strong stray hits, and I think that he should be ledge trapping in Buster instead of that. He took 17% from that. God. Okay, so we reset to neutral. That sucks. The boomerang slowed him down. He jumped off ledge. Oh, I would have smelled blood there. Hit by boomerang. That was bad DI, but Link didn't punish. 2 nairs. Approaching aerial. Okay, let's see what happens here. So he's ledge trapping in speed art or smash. He misses his 2-frame. I don't hate that. Let's reset. Okay, so he's held on to shield art so long that it's become a liability. So he should have just turned it off right here. He's not in danger of dying. He's at 50. Look at this. So watch what happens. So he gets hit. The reduced knockback, he just wastes another 3 seconds of it. What happens if he needs that? What happens if he needs shield art again in like 10 seconds or whatever? In 15 seconds, he doesn't have it. So right now it's 14:12. It's I'm trying to think about the timers. 18-second cooldown, right? No, 24-second cooldown. So it's 18 seconds on CD right here. And so he's not going to get it back till 3:55. 3:55? Let's see if he ends up needing it before 3:55. At 3:58, he gets put into a situation where if he had had shield art to get out of the fair, he might not have been put in a bad enough position to where he got edge guarded. I want people who are watching to understand that if you don't think that turning off your arts in a timely manner doesn't matter, you're very wrong. You're very wrong, because I've just pointed out an extremely, extremely relevant situation where those 4 seconds made a big difference. Look at this. So he would have, right here, right? He would have shield art. He could have it on right now. He could have had it on right there and not get sent into this terrible position. He also could have possibly countered that, or instead, look at that, he air dodged again, and now he's dead instead of not air dodging and then being able to save it for arrow jump. It's my 2 cents. He didn't space that right. I don't think Link would have died there at 90. He's too heavy. Not with that rage anyway. I don't like this. They're trying to jump at each other. Robbie, you should play more grounded here. Look at that. Link is jumping. He's jumping. Look at that. Link is jumping. When he's jumping, you should be staying grounded. Shulk has such good options to make Link feel bad about jumping that there's no point trying to air one of the better air-to-air characters in the game. Okay, edge guard opportunity. He's late. No double jump. I would smell blood. Scary. Trying to air again.
Dead?
Dead? Yeah. Weak nair.
Oh my god.
Let's see if he gets the full 13%. He's still in speed art, so it'll probably do about 10.
Dead?
How much did it do? If it does 10, it did the full base damage. Plus he's at 140. That's huge knockback.
Dead?
Yeah, it does 12. It did 12, so he definitely took full damage from that. A little late there. Grab. I don't hate it. Okay, so this advantage state. Let's take a look. Compare it.
Dead?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay, so he clearly doesn't know the iframe timing.
Dead?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he was late by about half a second. Okay, so he gets the single nair. I would have really, really wanted to see a F smash, because you can just hit confirm that. There's no need.
Yeah.
There's no need to do anything less when you can just give him 33%. Like right here, advancing nair should be premeditated. Like, if you land an advancing nair and you get a good one, it's so easy to hit confirm it. You should just forward smash him here. Like right here, he easily would have just taken another 22 from forward smash. He'd be at 33%. Instead, you get 17. And then drop your advantage state. And so, like, you have to understand that if you're going to willingly give up that much true damage, like, what are you getting in exchange? So you get this angle, right? Like, you get to pressure him here, and you just back up and turn on Buster. It's like, okay, cool. I would have rather taken the 16% myself, but you have center stage, I guess. Get up charge. Let's see what happens here. Nice get up attack. Okay, you gotta have a solution for these boomerangs, dude. So back to ledge, get up attack, that's fine. Trying to fight your way in, you get hit. Trying to fight your way in, you get hit. Trying to fight your way in, you get hit. Let's see what happens. Does he try to fight his way in? Oh, and he gets hit. Okay. So I hope that's obvious to the viewer. That there is a problem with your decision making in boomerang. Like, you lost to the same move like 4 times in a row. Not trying to like drag on you or anything, but that's not okay. You have a really big sword that can just eat that projectile, and there's no need to get hit that many times. Like, either let it go past you and then neutralize it, or neutralize it as it goes out. And what you need to do is you need to react to the startup of boomerang at mid-range and just eat it with a sword input, because blocking it is a win condition for Link. In order to effectively get around the projectile, you have to destroy it. And if you can't react in time, it's better to let it go past you and then give him the stage to go destroy boomerang, because if you try to contest him anyway and the boomerang hits you in the back, you're going to get stuck in non-tumble hit stun, and he's like, it's Wi-Fi. He's not going to respect you. He's just going to assume the boomerang's going to hit you, because if it does, he's gonna guarantee an input into any of his most rewarding moves. And so, like, it's advantageous for him 100% of the time to try to contest you right as the boomerang is returning. So you need to either back up and kill it early, or you need to kill it on the way out, or block it. All of those are win conditions. What's not a win condition is getting hit by boomerang like 4 times. And like, what's this down tilt? What is this? Watch this. You look down tilt. He's nowhere near you. Okay. And then you just try to look at approaching forward air. Or you just try to full hop in, I guess. Okay. Let's look what happens here. So he does the T thing, right? After he nairs on your shield, It's only -2, so you don't really have a way to true punish it. You have to choose, like, am I going to punish a defensive? Am I going to wait for a defensive option or punish out of shield an aggressive option? And so his choice was to do a second nair. So you block the first nair. So at that point, I would just react to the nair and just be like, okay, what's he going to do? If he does a rising nair, cool. That moves like -20 on rising. Look at that. Right here, boom. Rising nair. Super, super. It's so unsafe you could probably up smash him. And like, or you could nair out a shield, or you could down air, you could up B. Like, you do pretty much whatever you want. And this, he only has a fraction of options. Like, he can nair again, he can up tilt, he can block, he can grab, spot dodge, or dash back. Those are really like the main options you see most of the time. And so the problem is that against Link in particular, it's very important that the very first thing that you do is condition him away from nair spam. And the way that you do that is you block the falling one, block the rising one, and then punish it. And you make him feel so bad for doing that that he stops doing it. And that gives you enough space to employ the rest of your mix-ups. There's no point in doing any of your other mix-ups because nair, and it just wins. There's just no point. Yeah. Let's trap. I don't hate this patience. You're still blocking boomerang as I said, hitting it though. I would have rather you just A-landed there. Thanks you for not jumping out at disadvantage there. And, ooh, scary. Do you jump? Yeah, you jump. Oh, scary. You have no jump here. You're probably dead. Oh, terrifying. He did not buffer his dash input. If you had actually just converted off that, you would have won. This was beautiful. So if you land this back air, and then you do nothing, you stutter shield instead of actually just going and killing him because he misses this tech. All you would have had to do is do nair down air at this percent because you have full rage. He would have died at 47 because you missed the tech. Like he would have exploded here if you'd have just converted off of this punish. So I think this stutter shield here completely lost you this game when you were behind and had an opportunity to come back because he missed the tech and then you were late. You were late and did not get the combo you wanted. So you could have either delayed it further and tried to punish get up attack, but it doesn't matter anyway because get up attack and punishing missed peck and punishing tech in place all have the same timing. Like if you get hit by get up attack, your punish was not true anyway. And so you should have either gone there earlier or delayed and tried to deliberately cover that option. Since you covered neither, I suspect that you're going to drop this game. But that was your opportunity to win, even though you got outplayed. And let's see what happens here. Finally, a god. One reverse nair. You love to see it. Boomerang actually lost. Are you dead here? Yeah. Too scared. Too scared to bomb.
It's okay.
Okay. Let's move on.
Downtown.
I don't know why I have this notes up. I don't need it right now.
More ground and neutral, I think. So I kept getting stuffed out by Fair in the air. Part of the
Game 2. Let's see if this improves or worsens. Boomerang immediately. He was scared of that. I don't like this. So you get the straight hit. You need to make a decision on where he's going. You need to make a decision. Like, is he going to jump or not jump? So if he jumps, why? You're late. You already need to have a hitbox here. And so, like, if you expected this, this was the wrong choice. You need to already be contesting him before he has time to employ any of his buttons, is when he's still trying to jump out to escape. And if you didn't, why are you positioning yourself in a spot where it would just lose if you decided to nair? This would be a good position if you expected him to air dodge, but why would he air dodge? He's up a game, and he's very in control of this situation. You're at 0. He took 9 damage. Like, I don't necessarily see Link doing it. So maybe if you wanted to call that option out, that's great. But it's the only option I really see being looked at here, unless maybe you thought he was going to land with Boomerang, and you're going to go over it, which cool. If you thought that, then great. I'm just kind of identifying some possible options that he has and what your movement means for covering them. So if you thought that he was going to air dodge or boomerang, then cool, you'd be fine. But people don't generally boomerang out of this situation because they aren't moving, and so they can't be sneaky, right? Like I think Link would much rather nair out of disadvantage than boomerang. And so when you hit this nair here, like you have to think like, is he going to nair or is he going to jump? Because that's really all he's going to do. He would much rather nair and reset and you have a strong position. So you get this nair right here, and then you have to say, is he going to nair in this block or is he going to jump? He's only going to do one of those two things. He might do something else, but to start with, before anything else has been shown to change, it makes no sense to not respect nair or cover double jump. And then you just like, I don't know. I don't know what all that was about. Anyway, so we reset, you get hit. Thankfully, the boomerang wasn't spaced in a way you get punished. Single nair. Whoa, scary. Bomb fear gets you grabbed. Whoa, let's see what he does here. Okay, not enough hit stun on bomb to make anything happen. Punish. I don't like that.
Yeah.
Dude, you're getting air to air so much. That was an unforced mistake. Okay. Okay, he air dodged that time. Information for the future. Down throw. You still are not catching his nair landings like at all. Nope, anti-aired. You haven't conditioned him to not just mash nair at all. You have to condition him out of it, or else nothing will change. Okay, double jump got anti-aired. You're dead. Yep, you probably could have teched that.
It was a bit of a wash.
Okay, not in a space where boomerang can contest, and I don't like this. What? Where is your advantage state? You get this fair. You have so much opportunity to twist the knife here because you're behind. You need to do something. And so he's launched. He's going to land in this block. He's going to land in this block, probably with nair, air dodge, or jump. He has all those options. Probably makes the most sense since you're already on the ground to outspace nair with down tilt or dash attack, or maybe wait for him to land and press a button or grab, or maybe run in and nair, or even just stand in place under the platform and cover the roll. Those are all great options. You back up and change arts and let him land, and then nair in place. Okay, so you do accomplish covering the defensive option out. Great. So that's good. What happens here? So we reset to neutral. I wish that you would keep him in the corner more aggressively. So you keep him in there, and then look at this. You back up. He has no boomerang. He's in the corner. And just like that, you get tagged by boomerang, and you completely lose all your stage control. Just, ugh. You let the zoner take all the space away from you. Okay, avoiding the problem until boomerang goes away. Oh, just like it. Dude, he keeps... Boomerang landing is OP, dude. They mash it. You just have to expect it. Like when he's landing right here and he's not close enough to nair you, like right here, there's no boomerang out. There's no boomerang out. He's gonna land with boomerang. They always do. They do it every single time because they're like, aha, he's not close enough to punish me, so I'm just gonna throw boomerang for free and then I win. You can beat this by forcing your way in with backslash, or you space to hit the boomerang. Instead, you're fucking up, and I'll show you why you're fucking up. It's because you're not playing the zoner matchup correctly. Watch this. This is one interaction. So you hit him, right? And then watch this. You're trying to hit Link. Why? Like, why? No, you're not close enough. Don't hit Link. You need to be aiming to hit his boomerang, because of course he's going to throw a boomerang because he's too far away. You have to get to the ground. Like, this situation doesn't benefit you. It's much better for you to be back another half of a unit or another unit so that if he throws boomerang, you're covered. Or better yet, you just nair in place and have less landing lag. Because why fair? There's no point. Why overexert yourself? So instead, You throw fair, it gets stuffed by boomerang. You would have not lost this interaction, by the way, if you'd have nared in place with this exact same spacing. And now because of it, you have to give up stage control again. Now you're cornered. Okay, you let boomerang return, great. Nair, I guess.
Yeah, I need to stop air to airing. Lane.
And like you recognize that you're getting air to air, so we'll see if something changes. Okay. What's going on here? So
Yeah, I need to stop air to airing. Lane. Come on.
let's see what happens here. So you jump over the fair on stage. That's great. You're late here. The roll is very likely, or he's just going to block your next fair and be out of shield. So your best bet is probably to just to cover the roll back. So you drift backwards. That's cool. And then he rolls behind you. Reset. Back throw. Nice. Okay, let's see what happens on the ledge trap. Dude, what? Stop this. Why are you letting him get in the corner? So you have him cornered at kill percent. You have him cornered at kill percent. And then you go for this grab. Like, why? Don't do that. You have a corner. You're lucky you nared there. If you'd have faired, you got hit. Okay, that's the second time he's rolled past you to escape the corner. Damn, anti-air bot halfway through down air. That sucks. That sucks. Okay, he is just fishing for a straight hit. Finally, he dies. Okay. You're at a pretty big stock deficit here. Let's see how much ground you make up before you lose.
Double spot dodge.
That was late. He is just mashing boomerang. The fastball got you there. Patient play. Yeah. Please deal with this boomerang. Okay, thank you. You were a little late on punishing the roll behind. He's super Wi-Fi. Like he's doing so many things that if you slowed your play down, you'd be able to deal with it. But he's just putting himself back in center stage because you aren't trying to stop him. All zoners are like this. Look at that, dude. He's just mashing roll in on you. He's just literally mashing. And why should he? Why should he not? Why does he have to respect you when you won't punish him for it? Because, here's the thing. He just keeps throwing boomerangs.
Why?
Because he knows that he's going to land them because you keep running into them. And so why would he try to fight you fair when he can just go back to center stage and throw more boomerangs? You have to resolve both of these problems before this will improve. My 2 cents. I don't know if that's brutal or not, because I suffer from the same problem at times, but that's my observation. So we'll see if that improves. We'll see if you start covering the corner or not. Okay, bomb comes out. Scary. Okay, when the boomerang goes high like that, you should take space. You should take space when he throws boomerang high. That's all I'm going to say. Okay, anti-air, some space here. Okay, cool. Oh my god, some defensive play. But you didn't stop him from mashing there, so he just does it again. You keep trying to okay, you can't stop thinking oh, I gotta get past boomerang. Getting past boomerang is a bonus. Getting past boomerang is a bonus. You have to focus more on neutralizing boomerang than finding the right opportunity to jump past it. Because it's just, you're going to be late, dude. It's Wi-Fi. You're not going to be able to react in time consistently. The boomerang just didn't come out that time. Okay, you got hit by boomerang because you dashed instead of walked. Or maybe you just did a run skid. Either or. Let's find out. Why did that spot dodge happen? Okay, so you back up right here. Yep. You got hit during your initial dash. He takes space. Finally, a reverse nair. The boomerang was neutralized. You let him roll past you right there. Yeah, center stage again. You're playing slow enough, but he rolled past you again. Literally just mashing.
It's fine. It's not fine.
Don't neutral get up into bomb.
No, I need to stop rolling.
And you got hit by his boomerang setup. Don't panic here.
Always covers it.
Don't panic. He's literally going to mash on you. So the correct option here in this situation, boomerang gets past you. Grounded boomerang is the worst case situation. You should hold shield and then roll past him so that you escape the situation. If he grabs you, he grabs you. Because he doesn't get a huge huge reward off of grab. So there you go. But you should still disengage more because you don't disengage here and you get anti-aired for it.
No, I need to stop
so you get hit. You probably could have comboed if you wanted to. So you get past it this time, but you jump instead of just leaving and you get hit. Okay, so we reset to neutral. You block boomerang. He lands with boomerang again. He lands with boomerang again. Boomerang's out. Do you deal with it? You do not. Okay. Anti-air.
Yeah,
Whoa. Whoa. Clearly is just trying to waste time, which is fine. Why wouldn't he? He has a big lead. Okay, stage control returns. That F tilt would have killed you. Oh, you should have reacted to that. Yeah. Too slow of a punish. He covered like you can't just do that. So right here, you jump out of shield, but you're waiting too long. Because he had enough time to spot dodge and buffer up tilt. So like you're not doing enough here. You're just not. If you're gonna do this, you should like I don't know what you should do in this situation. Maybe you just picked an option and it lost. But I don't necessarily think this was a good choice because if he had done up smash or up tilt, you would have just lost. And if he had done shield, you would have got up bead. If he had just buffered the up tilt, like if you had just done short hop downer, it would have beat grab and beat spot dodge. But the full hop's just too slow. Just unlucky. Just the mix-up that you chose was not the mix-up that he chose. Okay, so you missed the tech. You take a bajillion damage. You're late on the spot dodge. You need to... So this right here... When you get this nair, he could have fucked you up so hard right there. So when you get this nair, you should understand that this is not a true combo. Right here. Like if I got that nair in that situation, visually you need to identify, hey, I don't have enough hits done to confirm this, so I should just cover the defensive option. Best way to do that is to either turn off shield art and get an advancing nair to cover spot dodge, or maybe outspace it and cover spot dodge with down tilt, because that way if he mashes it, it'll beat that as well. Instead, you're late on the grab and you get wobbled a little bit. Okay, reverse nair actually beats boomerang. Look at this hitbox here. Look how easily reverse nair wins against boomerang.
What the fuck did it come?
Watch this. So it was right on top of you and it just wins. You should understand that reverse nair is really broken against boomerang. The hitbox favors you quite a bit. Okay, he does a spot dodge. Great. Ah, he rolled behind you. Oh my god, boomerang got hit. 2 nairs, not punished for it. Whoa. Scary. Let's see what happens here. Bombs out. Oh my god, I air slash out of shield.
It's just like all of my options are so linear, and they're usually not this linear.
All of your options are so linear. I'll bite. Saving your jump, good decision there. Oh, another advancing aerial. Try to double jump onto the stage. I do that too. Oh, nair, no stage control. You gotta hold on to stage control. What's he gonna do here? Okay, I like it. You didn't cover anything. Okay, so this is bad. Watch this. So he throws you, right? And then look at this. If I was the Link and I had been watching you, I would go, he's going to double jump on stage. I'm going to space myself to just outside of his maximum range for nair and fair and press forward tilt. Oh. Even if you'd pressed a button, you would have lost there, I think. It would have traded. So let's see what you do with Smash Art here. You get hit by Boomerang again. And then instead of trying to pressure him with it, or you don't even turn it off. Like you just let it run. When you definitely are going to need it. I would just turn it off if you're not going to use it anymore. But I detect some tilt at this point, so. Okay, let's see what happens here. He continues to do falling aerial, rising aerial. You have not conditioned him to not do it. Once again, he does 2 nairs. You got to condition him to not do that. It's so good against Shulk because of your frame data, specifically against you. You don't get to play mix-ups until you've conditioned him away from that.
Holy shit!
You edge guarded him. Yay!
This is looking bad.
So if you'll notice, look at this. Watch this. I'm gonna show you. So you go hit him. Cool. Watch this. Watch this Link player's tremendous brain. He throws Boomerang, and he's gonna wait until it returns, and then he's gonna pressure you. Watch this. Oh, gigantic brain. Gigantic brain. How did I know? Okay, you get past him, but not really. The ledge trap continues. Punish? Eh, okay. You should have grabbed him there. Dash attack was not the optimal punish for having such a laggy move whiff. Random offline parries. Oh my god, you air-to-aired him. 20 minutes into the set. Forward throw. Nice. Ah, that's a hard 2-frame. Right, falling aerial, rising aerial. Dash attack. Uh-oh. In the corner. In the corner, scary. Let's see what you do. Dodge. In the corner, scary. Oh. Oh, hit by. Yeah.
Well, it's a bit better, but still really sloppy.
Yeah. It'd be like that.
I'm finding it hard at the moment. Whoa, I showed
Oh, I guess they must not be going to this stage. Whoa. So we're out and about. Boomerang comes back. Nairs. Yep. He landed with a boomerang. Like, he's literally just mashing Boomerang online. I don't know why he wouldn't. It's very clear that you don't know. Like, you're not posturing to deal with it. So why would he not mash the move? You haven't given him a reason to not. That's like kind of the #1 thing that's super important in my opinion, is that if you're gonna, like, to beat zoners, you have to make them feel so bad about trying to zone you that they stop.
As is that. Oh, stop with the panic options.
Oh, landing Boomerang. He should have up-beat there.
Okay, buddy.
Let's see if you know what to do with the bomb. Threw it at him. Okay. Threw it at him again. Tech, nice. Fun interaction. Good choice with the up air. I really wish I would see more grounded options from you. Like, I don't really see you do grounded options at all. I just see you use aerials almost exclusively. I'm not going to say that that's, like, a bad thing, but especially in matchups that anti-air you, like, you got to stay on the ground more, dude. In my opinion. Forward throw, he's too heavy. Yeah, he's just going to pull another bomb. Yep. Yep, cool. That works. 40% deficit, not the worst. He's just mashing there in the corner, and you really need to be stopping him from mashing there. Nothing will change if you can't do that. Like, it's game 4, and he still doesn't feel concerned about you. You just have to hold shield a little bit longer. I know it's hard. Oh, okay. Forward air off the ledge. That's the second time you've dropped advantage state out of your nair because you fast fell it too early.
Somehow.
Second. Oh, no jump. Oh, okay. So now I know that he's the kind of player that will neutral air dodge out of panic situations when he has no options. The next time the next time I see him in that situation, I would just hard cover that option because he seems like the kind of player who would much rather neutral air dodge than directional air dodge. So you're in neutral here with Smash Art. See if anything actually happens. Okay. Oh, the boomerang almost outplays you there. Okay, you have no double jump. Yeah, I'm not surprised he just goes to the corner there. Okay, turn on shield art for no real reason. Now you don't have it. Rip. Wow, that's weird. Okay, he just rising nairs again. Pressure. He lets you get past him. He shouldn't have. Back throw. Yep. Stage control returned. Okay. Scared of bomb. Whoa. Edge guard? No. He dropped it. I think in that position you didn't jump at the right time. And because of that, you did not find yourself able to cover all of his options. That was not a good up smash. Or down smash. Weird fair. Okay, nice down air. Yeah.
He's got that. I need to
Nice
wait.
get up attack. Do you deal with boomerang? You do. Okay, you respect him trying to get out of the corner, but forward throw was the right choice at that point. Okay, let's see what happens here. You go high, you barely escape. Nice. Resets, he rolls behind you. Back throw. Let's see what you do here at the ledge. Forward throw. Okay, ledge trap. Nice. Uh-oh. That was a good decision. Take the bomb. You should take the bomb. Okay, turn off shield R maybe? No? Okay. Last stock. See what happens. 3 damage. 9 damage. Whoa, scary. I would have just crouched in the corner instead of blocking. He should have upbeat there. You would have died. Well, you were on the wrong side. You wouldn't have died. It would have been scary, though. Oh, yeah. Too scared, man. Too scared. He knows he's got you. And you know that he knows. Because you're saying that you're panicking. Game 5.
Oh my god. Major comeback.
Major comeback. We'll see.
Battlefield music. No, I'm pissed off.
I don't know why you're taking him to Battlefield. You should take him to bigger stages. Bigger stages give you more room to work. Wi-Fi is different than offline. It may seem intuitive to go to a smaller stage to give them less room to work, but all you're doing, like on Wi-Fi, the delay means that you need more space than usual to make stuff happen because you can't react to stuff in time. Yeah, fair on shield is not good in this matchup. Don't do it. It's better to just miss than. Ooh. Interesting ledge trap. I can't believe that missed. I think you rolled by like a frame. Grab. Okay. Forward throw. Tech chase. Ah, that was whack. You didn't do anything. Against fast followers, that's a free tech. You could have covered every option with down smash there if you wanted to. Or you could have maybe tried for a nair at least. I guess cornering in with Buster Art is not the worst. And you did get a straight hit for it. I feel like Kome would do that sometimes. So I'm not going to be like, oh, that's bad. Just a style thing. I would definitely corner him more aggressively there, but I'm not going to be like, oh, you can't do that. Okay, don't press enough buttons there. Whoa. Beautiful decision. He's very clearly waiting. Okay. We'll see what you do with the boomerang. Nice. Up. You let him do falling aerial, rising aerial again. It's game 5. You still haven't conditioned him to not do that. Okay, we're in the corner. Whoa. He's not dead. Oh, he died. You had more rage than I thought. Yep, strong nair exploded. Whoa, missed the tech. Oh, fancy Wi-Fi link. Okay, taking a breather, that's fine. Okay, falling nair, rising nair. Scary, scary. Up, boomerang extension. You are playing so scared right now. I am not seeing confident stage control from you at all. Yeah.
I'm not challenging him with like spot dodge. Just easy.
Cover the tech in place. Scary. Tech. Nice tech. Oh, but see, if you're going to do the tech jump there, you have to recognize that... oh, the taunt. Yo, he's like $50 is mine. Let's see what happens here. And you let him out of the corner. Okay, you approach with a down air. Does nothing. Sage control. Looking to hold you with boomerang. Juggle situation. Outspaced. Reverse nair. Oh my god, it's a different Robbie. Up, fair on block. Yep. There goes advantage state. Okay, he lets you out. Whoa. The movements. Oh my god. I'm so proud of you. I finally saw you do it. It took half an hour of watching VODs. You anti-aired him with down tilt. He is the chosen one. It only took 5 games for me to finally see it. He anti-aired him with a grounded tilt. I'm so happy. I just wanted to see it once. I knew you got 5-0'd, but it's kind of like how even though you know Jesus is going to get crucified, you still want to watch the movie. It's like that. You still root for them even though you know bad things are going to end up in their future. Oh, yeah. You're fine here. Going for the 2-frame. Let's see what you do in the corner. Okay, so you're still in the corner. That's fine. Shield art is gone. See what happens. There's the bomb. Woo, scary. Oh, trying for another down tilt.
Off the fucking platform, Donnie.
He is still doing falling aerial, rising aerial. Oh, feels bad. He is trying to style on you with his meme combo. Oh, you should have died there. Remember what I talked about? Forward air on block is a death sentence? He could have chosen to end the game right there. And you let him past you. Whoa. Okay. Up. I landed with boomerang. Lol. Up. Boomerang.
It's over.
Boomerang's behind you. Up. Hit by boomerang. Oh. He just threw
GG's.
boomerangs until you couldn't react in time and you got hit.
Oh, I just didn't.
How
play
did I
well
know
at
the
all.
set would
I
end
didn't
this
play
way?
that matchup at all. Thank you everyone for the advice. Thank you for the views, but
Yeah, I don't know what advice anybody else gave you, but I don't see the point in trying to talk about anything other than the matchup until you can deal with the boomerang and until you actually punish him for doing rising aerials. If those things get addressed, like this matchup will change so abruptly that you might as well just run another 1st to 5 and be like, hey, this is completely different now. And if you can't resolve those 2 problems, then there's no point in being a competitor because those 2 single issues were destroying you. Extremely, extremely hard. Feels bad. I don't know. I feel like this critique was pretty brutal, and I don't want to be a hypocrite because, again, if I have a bad day, I look exactly like this because it's tough, man. Like, it's really easy to get tilted against zoners. You have to have a plan. You have to have a plan for boomerang. If you don't have a plan, it's bad juju. It's Bad, bad juju. Tournament info. Hey, in-person tournament. Not like this. Darn. Well, not me. Maybe later this year when people get more vaccines, but I still don't think offline tournaments are a good idea here in the U.S. But I'm not them. So, whatever. Where's my bloop? Where's my Nintendo? Bam. Alright, let's scoot some stuff over. Boom. Boom. Anyway, I feel like I was pretty coarse with the analysis, but whatever. I think you're a stubborn player who can handle that kind of critique. And more importantly, I suspect that once you make my recommended adjustments, you're going to improve. The matchup won't feel that yucky. The thing about Wi-Fi, like, I'm telling you, man, like, zoners don't care. They will literally just mash their buttons. They're just going to spam it, because what's the downside? They're not going to get punished for it. Nothing bad will happen to them. Your reactions are worsened, and so more than likely, if they just press boomerang 7 times, you'll eventually drop one, and then boom, they outplayed you because they're better. This is really problematic, and I think the part of the main reason why online meta is different. Trying to think about how to word this. It's because moves like boomerang do their job even when the game has lag or even when the game stutters. Like once the boomerang's been thrown, the game uses the move at that point. Like it's no longer your move, it's the game's move. It's just like it's part of the reason why Gordo is so much better online is because Gordo requires pretty precise spacing even after the nerf to effectively swat it. And so when your reactions are slower, your spacing gets worse and your reactions get worse, and you get hit by objects that, even though like the delay doesn't make the Gordo worse, like even if it takes you an extra 7 frames to input the Gordo button, once you input side B, like the move already has its own brain. And I think that's probably the most frustrating part about online matchups is that if you don't spend extra time learning how to deal with projectiles, it's going to be rough. And on top of that, there's also this other problem, right? It's the more important problem of the two. It's this idea where, oh, well, what if I just spend a bunch of time learning how to be defensive against zoners? Like, no, you can't do that. If you watch top players, yes, they have a strong understanding of how to deal with zone items, but the more important thing is that they pressure their opponent so heavily that they only have time to zone you like once or twice. And so because you're not applying enough pressure, he's just going to spam the move. It feels bad to say that, but it's the truth. Like, if you don't do that, it's not going to work. If you don't do it, it's not going to work. And so like with Rob Newt down B or whatever, you know, as an example. Right, if I just block it over and over again, like look how much shield I've already got left. Like I have no shield left, and he hasn't outplayed me at all. He hasn't outplayed me at all. He hasn't worked harder than me. He's literally just mashed down B 4 or 5 times. And so what you do in these situations is if you block one, you know, sure. But now you know that he's not going to have it right away. And so that time you need to take it from him. Like, cool, I wasn't ready the first time, so I blocked. Blocking needs to be a last-minute adjustment that you make. Because if you don't make that adjustment, like, it's okay to take space and say, I am willing to allow him to take free shield pressure on my shield because I'm taking space. And if you are not trying to accomplish a goal with taking that space, then, like, why are you taking shield damage is essentially my point. And so the only time that you should be taking shield damage is when that condition is being met. So like if I'm over here and I'm not in a hurry, I'm just going to grab it, and then now I don't have to take any shield damage. Like, it's not a big deal. It's only when I'm close and I'm in his unreactable range, I want to allow him, because here's the thing, like I have to, it's paradoxical, right? You know, if for me to get in, right? I have to pick the time when he decides to throw a projectile and time it. But to make him actually do that, I have to give him a reason to shoot the projectile. So I show up close and then I block it. And now he understands, like, hey, when I'm up close, I should shoot the projectile because he's going to be there and I want to hit it. That's my 2 cents on it. And so, like, if I'm right here, I don't know when it's going to come out, so I'm just going to block. Because what I don't want to do is I don't want to get anti-air by forward air, in this case for Rob. And so, or I could show up early, or I could, especially on Wi-Fi, because people react kind of slow, I could run up all the way into a zone, like right here, where it matters. I could enter that zone and then leave and be outside of the zone where I need to block gyro. And so the end goal, right, the whole end goal is to make him feel so bad about throwing the Gordo, or throwing the boomerang, or throwing, you know, the whatever, that he decides that I'm not going to throw it anymore, because every time I throw it, I get put in a worse position. And until you demonstrate that to him, it's not going to change. Until you demonstrate that, and against really strong players who understand the value of their projectiles, like, it's never going to change. You're just going to constantly have to deal with boomerang. They will never stop throwing it because they know it's always to their advantage to control space with it. And that's really when moves like Wolf, Laser, or Grenade, or Gyro really kind of come into their being, like, at top level. So when top level players talk about items, it's like different than when everybody else talks about items. Like, people talk about Gordo and Gyro as annoying because they hit you all the time, but like top players think that they're good because the way they control space is always relevant, and there's nothing that changes just because like, it doesn't change just because. And so with boomerang, like, it depends, right? Like, if he throws it and it gets past you, you need to just back up. And the easiest way to back up is to just, like, if it gets past you, you just back up and just nair. Because if you do that, like, it kind of can hit you, but it probably won't. Maybe if I do forward nair. If I do a forward nair, it probably won't hit me. Anyway, the idea is, like, if it does get past you, if you're in this spot right here in the middle, he's going to pressure it. The way he's going to pressure you is that he's going to hit your shield right before the boomerang comes back. He's going to hit me right here. And then so the boomerang, like, gives him extra safety, essentially, right? Because it forces you to hold shield extra longer. So his moves go from being -2 to, like, +12 because you're waiting for the boomerang. And if you drop your shield to contest him, then the boomerang hits you. And now you're in soft hit stun. You get demolished. But what's better is if it gets past you, to just admit that he's in the better situation. Just admit that he's in the better situation here, and just destroy it, and then that way, once it's blown up, like, you give up as little space as possible. You back up so that even if he approaches, you're fine, and then he can't deal with you afterwards. Now, this is only if boomerang's on the ground level. If he throws it, like, above me, I can't make the robot do that. But if he threw it above me, right? If he threw it high, I would react that it goes high. And I would kind of have a mental picture of, like, where the boomerang is going to be. You kind of drift like that. Like, it would kind of return in this upwards angle. So I'm going to stand, like, right here where the boomerang is going to go over my head. And I'm going to pressure here. And then if he approaches, then I just back up. Boom, no big deal. And if he does, or what I don't want to do is run back into the trajectory of the boomerang, because at that point, like, I'm giving him an opportunity to make a move extra safe, or combo with a move that is difficult to combo into. That's the way I see the move, right? And so, like, if he does B reverse boomerang or whatever, like, you just have to destroy it. Like, not a big deal. Just blow it up. I have so much time before he can throw another one. So if I block the first one, if he throws it again, now I'm prepared, right? Like, so I block the first one, and then after that, boom. If he does the same option twice, then I can just punish him for it. And so essentially the idea is that I allow him to pressure my shield once while I get in, and now that I'm in, I consciously just sit here and defeat the second one if he tries to mash it. Because if he tries to mash here, then now I'm close enough that I could really threaten him. Like, that's what so usually what happens is you block one, right? And then he'll either retreat and throw another one, which you then destroy, or you block one and then he's gonna try to get you away because he's like, oh god, I'm gonna get hit. Like, I don't want that to happen. But anyway, none of that is very obvious in my opinion. Like, how are you supposed to just know that? It's not like there's a tutorial in the game that talks about zoning mentality. And like I said, Wi-Fi is worse because it's harder to neutralize projectiles, and so we are encouraged to just block them because that's one of the only ways that you can consistently negate a projectile. But the problem is that blocking projectiles is a lose condition, and so even in the delay, you have to neutralize the projectile. Even in the delay, you have to neutralize the projectile. Otherwise, you're just going to get bodied. It's just going to be bad.